Hello everyone. My greetings to one and all. This is the sixth session on development experience of India before 1990. In the previous session, you have understood about the long-term goals of economic planning in India. The development strategy adopted during 5-year plans needs to be viewed in terms of enhanced productive capacities, economic growth, desirable social attainment, and growing opportunities for all. For that, one needs to examine the features and evaluate various problems and assess the policies adopted by government to tackle the situations in agricultural, in industrial and in trade sectors. I am Poonam Vohra from Egypt Economics Learning Center. This session focuses on the features of agricultural sector. The policies made by British resulted in stagnant agriculture, indebted peasantry, and galloping landless labor class. We need to understand that agriculture plays a pivotal role in economic development. It provides raw material to industry, helps the nation to survive, and contributes to GDP. So let us discuss some of its prominent features. Let's discuss some of the prominent features of Indian agriculture. Agriculture in India is of subsistence nature. The objective of agriculture is to meet the food requirements of vast population rather than earning profit. That is, it's not being commercial in nature. Hence, it fails to generate surplus for making investment. Then there is population pressure. For India's population, agriculture is the main occupation and about 70% population is dependent on agriculture for their livelihood. As population in India is growing, per capita availability of land has been declining and hence pressure on landholding increases. And due to increasing population, as well as physical, economic and social factors, land holding gets fragmented, subdivided and uneconomical. An average size of land holding is 2.3 hectares in India in comparison to 1993 hectares in Australia and 158 hectares in USA. So, machinery and equipment cannot be used on such farms and are unsuitable for modern methods of cultivation. Farming then is viewed as source of subsistence rather than an enterprise for profit. Continuing further, there is diversity of crops. Indian agriculture has 53% of its geographical area under cultivation, and out of it 76% of the total cropped area is meant for cultivation of food grains. It accounts for 80% of the total agricultural production of the country. Diverse crops are grown due to regional variation of soil, topography, amount of moisture and variability in rainfall. Then agriculture is highly dependent on rainfall. That's the next feature, whose variability in time and space has adverse impact on agricultural production. Despite 5 decades of constant endeavor, only 41% of area has been brought under irrigation. So it mainly depends on monsoon If monsoon is good, the production will be more. But if monsoon is less than average, then the crops will fail. Sometimes floods also play havoc with the crops. Then there exists low productivity. Productivity implies output per hectare of land. Productivity is low because of various reasons like limited intense farming, unscientific methods of farming, reliance on cattle power and manpower, small holdings, lack of infrastructural facilities, less remunerative prices for agricultural products, and their inability to invest in modern techniques and many other such factors. So in India, methods of production of agriculture along with equipment are traditional, which is the main cause of low productivity. So it can be concluded that Indian agriculture is still backward and has been neglected. As a result, rural economy is stagnant and depressed. Now assess yourself and pick up the correct option out of the 4 options given for a statement. The statement is: the contribution of agricultural sector to GDP over the years has option A increased, B remained constant, C decreased, and D fluctuating. Please check your answer. The correct answer is option C. That is, the contribution of agriculture to GDP over the years has decreased. It is mainly because of its backwardness. With this, the session comes to an end. I hope you have understood the features of agricultural sector in India after independence. The next session focuses on problems faced by the agricultural sector. Till then, keep reading and keep learning.